Hey, what up, superstars? It's your boy Ibetonme with some more Destiny 2 content. Hey, got another great video for you guys today. In this video, I'm going to give you guys a god roll guide for the new submachine gun, Unending Tempest. This perfect god roll is going to be for both PvP and PvE. And you definitely want to get your hands on this submachine gun, because if you've never gotten a Shayura's Wrath god roll SMG, this is going to be the second best thing to it. Also, guys, if you like talking Destiny 2, hey, follow me on Twitter. Let's talk about it sometimes. And lastly, welcome to the channel. I appreciate the support. Now, Unending Tempest is a new season 22 weapon, and you could get it from completing crucible matches and earning rank up packages from Lord Shaxx. Also, this weapon is a 600 rounds per minute with 27 in the magazine with a base recoil of 85. Now, this is a primary stasis submachine gun. However, it is not craftable, but you still can find some pretty good god roll traits for this weapon. Now, this SMG comes with two origin traits. The first one is One Quiet Moment, where it grants increased reload when you're out of combat. So it's gonna grant 40 reload speed and 0.95 reload duration multiplier while you're out of combat. And the second origin trait, which I believe is the better origin trait, is Nadir Focus. Sustained fire increase accuracy and range, and it increases lunge distance for swords and projectile velocity for launchers. So now I'm about to go over some of the god roll traits that you could get on this weapon. However, make sure you stick around to the end of this video, because I'm going to give you guys the perfect god roll for both PvP and PvE, including the damage and the TTK that those weapons provide. Also, down in the comment section, guys, I definitely want to know what you guys think about this weapon. Also, what god rolls are you going to be farming for? Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at these god roll perks, because you are not going to be disappointed, guys. So this weapon has traits like dynamic sway reduction, which improves accuracy and stability while continuously holding down the trigger. You also have Killing Wind. Final blows grant increased mobility, weapon range, and handling for a short duration. It also can roll with perpetual motion. This weapon gains bonus stability, handling, and reload while the wielder is in motion. Also, subsistence. Defeating targets partially reload the magazine from reserves. Also, Harmony. Final blows with this weapon improves this weapon damage and performance for a short duration. Also, Frenzy. Being in combat for extended time increases damage, handling, and reload for this weapon when you're out of combat. Also, you have Fragile Focus. This weapon gains bonus range until your shield is destroyed. The bonus returns once your shield has regenerated to full strength, even multi-kill clip. Reloading grants increased damage based on the number of rapid kills made beforehand, and it even has target lock. Damage increased the longer this weapon remains on target. And this weapon comes with 6 more god roll traits that I didn't even mention. Now, if you do want to see all the traits for this weapon, I will leave a link down below to the website www.light.gg so you can look at all the traits. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the only problem you're gonna have with this weapon is that it has so many god roll traits that it's gonna be hard to find the perfect god roll that I'm gonna show you. Now, it's not impossible, you could get it, but it's gonna be a little bit more challenging. But take solace knowing this: any form of a weapon that you get is probably going to be some form of a god roll, so it'll hold you over until you're able to find the perfect god roll. When it comes to the perfect PvE god roll, it's going to have a damage fall off that starts at 19.7 meters aiming down sight, and it's going to give you 14.07 meters when you're hip firing. When it comes to this weapon damage, you're going to do 2,230 per bullet per headshot, and then you're going to do 1,590 per bullet per body shot. Now, for the perfect PvE god roll, let's start with the stats over to the left. For the range, we're going to have 58, stability of 81, handling of 48, reload speed of 54, with aim assist of 63. So in the middle, let's look at the perks and traits. For line number 1, we got corkscrew rifling. Add +5 to range, +5 to stability, +5 to handling. Line number 2, we're going with flared magwell. It's gonna add +15 to our reload speed, also +5 to our stability. Now in line number 3, we're going with perpetual motion. This weapon gains bonus stability, handling, and reload speed while the wielder is in motion. And in line number 4, we're going with multi-kill clip. It's going to reload, grants increased damage based on the number of rapid kills made beforehand, and it can stack up ×3. And we're going with that because it increases the weapon damage by 50% better than any other god roll trait in the game. And weapon damage is very important when it comes in PvE. Alright, so let's look at the effects over to the left. We got corkscrew rifling, we got flared magwell, we have perpetual motion, we have multi-kill clip, we have Nadir focus as our origin trait. We're going to use a stability masterwork because that's going to give us +10 to our stability. And for the weapon mod in PvE, I would suggest going with backup magazine, because the more bullets you have, the better it's going to be in PvE. Now for PvP, this weapon damage is going to give us 23.85 to the crit, which is the head per bullet, and it's going to give us 17.01 to the body. Now when it comes to this weapon time to kill, the optimal TTK is all headshots. It's going to be 0.70 seconds. Now for the body shot, it's going to be 1.0 seconds. What our damage fall off with aiming down sight is going to start at 24.70 meters, and with hip firing is going to start at 17.64 meters. So for the perfect PvP god roll, let's start with the left over at the stats. We have range of 100, stability of 48, which is good for SMG, 63 handling with a 63 aim assistance. Okay, so in line number 1, we're going with small bore, which add +7 to range, +7 to stability. In line number 2, we're going with accurized rounds. It's gonna add +10 to our range. Now in line number 3, we're going with killing wind. Final blows grant increased mobility, weapon range, and handling for a short duration. So for 5 seconds after a kill, it's going to give us 50 mobility, 40 handling, and 20 range with a 5% increased damage fall off on our distance. And in line number 4, we're going with target lock. Damage increase the longer this weapon remains on the target. So assuming you don't miss any shots, it provides roughly about a 15% damage buff on average after firing 100% of the magazine. Alright, so let's look at the effects over to the left. We got small bore, we got accurized rounds, we got killing wind, we got target lock, and we also got a range masterwork with a target adjuster that adds +5 to the aim assist. Then on my helmet, I'm gonna add 2 more target adjusters, so that's gonna give an extra aim assist to have a total of 13 aim assists. This weapon is gonna be very good. So if you are interested in more Destiny 2 God Roll Guide videos, I would suggest you watch this playlist next. Also, don't forget to like and sub. You guys have a blessed day. Peace.